Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the 2016 Dusk Dancers Artist Interviews. I am your host, Allegra Charleston, and I'm from over the pond. And I'm over the moon to be here today to interview Ofilio Sinbadinho from Gadfly, an urban dance company here in Toronto that's a real leader in the community. You know, it's very natural for a female to come to dance at a very early age, but I do find that among men, there's often these amazing stories, like little things that like kind of trigger, right? So I was just wondering if you have any stories of pivotal moments or things that make you change the course of your life or your artistic journey or anything, small to big, doesn't matter.
I think there was two that were really fun for me every time I think about it, because I don't know, I forget everything. I'm the worst. That's why I walk with my phone and take pictures of everything. Seriously, everything. I already took 2 pictures of you. So, because I forget everything. But those 2 things I always stayed. We did the first time, it was basically the first time I ever created choreography was me and Apolonia. So, there's this festival they did in Montreal for the first time ever. It was called Hip Hop Forever. So we're like, oh my God, there's a dance component to it, whatever. But she was already in a company. I was just taking classes for like a couple of months. And I went to her, I was like, okay, I think we should do it. And she was like, are you crazy? We never choreographed in our life. And I'm like, no, I think let's do it. And they're like, and it took me a while to convince her. And we had no studio, we had no music, we had no nothing, we never choreographed. I think my stage experience was maybe like 1 show or 2 before that. And so she said yes, and we started rehearsing, and we would rehearse like in her parents' living room. And the mirror was her TV. Back then, those gigantic, really thick. So that was our sort of like this. And now I think about it, that's why I think the choreography was all like small. And we had no music. I've never edited music in my life, but I edited somehow a really fun, nice mix. It had everything from funk music, house music. It had a breakdown from Justin Timberlake from his music video. I don't even know how I was able to take that from the video back then, because there was no YouTube, so you couldn't anyway. So I finally did a whole mix. And somehow we did it, and the competition, we went there, and it didn't click to us that it was a big competition, because the first time there was a hip-hop competition in Montreal. So all the big crews went. It was like big, like 20 people in the crews and everything, and only one team was 2 people, and that was us. So we show up, and they were like shaking. And then anyways, we did it, and everybody was really like surprised. They were like, whoa. Because back then we started to have to train and go to New York and have some training in different dance styles that nobody in Montreal was really, they didn't know much about, like house dance, popping, locking. So we put all that in there. So we would go and be like, do some hip hop, and then we would go into locking, and even if it was just basics, and then we would go into popping, even if it was just like a basic Fresno and everything, and even we didn't. So we just put everything in. Everybody was like, oh my God, this is so new, I've never seen that. We put house, we knew like 2 steps in house. We were like, and just killing those 2 steps, and it was cool. And okay, oh, that feels good. But what I'm thinking we're gonna make it was like crews of 20 people and things like that. So then when they're gonna announce the results and everything, we're upstairs in the balcony, and we see everybody. They see all the names, and then when they said, actually our name back then was Say What. So when they said, oh, and the last team qualifies is Say What, we were like, oh, first time in my life, oh, my hair was, and first time in my life, I cried of happiness. I've never in my life, never happened. It was like, it was crazy. So yeah, so that was a really, really, really fun moment. Yeah.
I've always wondered, like, what is the popping?
The bob is just a contraction. So I think what Mr. Wiggles used to teach, he's one of the pioneers. He was, pretend you're holding a bike or a bicycle or a motorcycle, and just squeeze.
Oh, okay.
Squeeze. Now squeeze and go high. So do like this. Like, you know the...
Oh, like...
Yeah, up. Now just up. Now just go up.
Oh, just up.
Now release. Now do it again. Now as you do it, see this muscle there again? See how you're finding this muscle a little bit? So this is just a trick to find that little tricep muscle. Yeah. Okay, so we do that exercise first. Yeah. Okay, so when the beat goes boom, cat, you just want to sit on that. Cat, boom, cat, boom, cat. Yeah. And then what you want to do is do it without this, so people don't notice, and you just like
no
relax.
handlebars.
Ka, 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 ka. And that's just the pop, but that's not the actual dance. That's just like the technique. The dance after, you can take from anything from boogaloo, so it's more like rolls in it, or you can take from anything else, animation, waving, and then that just becomes your accent.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Right, like a little like,
Uh-huh.
yes! Love it! I can feel it.
Yeah. Bam!
Hit it. Just hit it, right? You
Yeah.
just gotta like hit it.